We have a guy with a book, a kid, and a malnourished girl.
Uncle, this is the 5th time you've made me repeat the same thing.
Please, Len. Focus and explain the first rule to us. Again.
Narrator will never allow the protagonist to achieve his goals.
Exactly. We, narrators, are ones who control the protagonist, and not doing so would be the equivalent to losing control over the narration. If the story happens exactly as it's written, what would happen?
No narrator wouldn't be needed?
Correct. Erbin. Bo.
Arimbo. Arimbo? Arambo? Arimbo? Asimbo? I don't know.
And since you seem so willing, tell us about the second rule.
A good narrator will never control several protagonists within the same story.
Very good. Congratulations to you both. Although I think that's enough of a lesson for today. We better start with the narration because today I feel a bit tired and I don't want to fall asleep in the middle of the story. Are you both ready?
I am.
Whenever you want, Uncle Tobias.
This is a story of a boy, Antar, and his desire to reach a wondrous land known as the Smiling Islands, a forgotten and distant place, to which only radiant Heron still remembers the way.
Oh, Heron. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm reading it so off.
At this rate, I never catch up with that damn Heron.
I don't like that he, when you jump from a high place, will, stop. Why? Trespassing is strictly forbidden. I would hope so if it's a sacred sanctuary. You know what happens when people go into sacred sanctuaries? They usually pollute it. Only hunters are allowed in the area. So wait, if trespassing is strictly forbidden, why would you allow hunters? You would then have to change your sign then. If hunters are the only ones allowed, who's to say someone that brings weapons and then just walks around? This is the worst sign ever to sign.
This looks like a page torn from a book.
The boy activated the lever, and then a strange paper appeared floating before his eyes.
What a coincidence. This text describing exactly the same thing that is happening to me.
But yeah, the reason why we're also playing this game is because... Okay, we know who's the boss.
I can see that you are not going to make this easy for me to reach the Smiling Islands.
I wonder if there's fall damage in this. Ooh, there's something at the bottom. Part of me wants to check, the other part of me is don't check. Oh, it was death. The fall was death. Alright, so let's go here. But wait, isn't there something down here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Interessante. Okay. Oh no. Okay, you're gonna scream at me and it's gonna push me. There, good. Registry. Herons 1,000 to 1,300. Captured 625. Eliminated 327. Radiant herons, 0. No hunters have seen this species. Note, don't mention the dead herons to Nento. So wait, if they're not supposed to kill the herons, what are they supposed to kill is the question. It's what is the fire for? I feel like this is a Dark Soul feature. I'm supposed to camp at the campsite, right? This should be a checkpoint. There can't be a campfire for no reason. Please tell me. Is there... No, none of these buttons? No? Okay, I guess no save. Why? Okay, we got another note. Do I know what the notes mean? No. Ooh, who are you?
Hello, my name is Danson. I'm something of an amateur chronicler. My greatest aspiration is to record these pages and the adventures of brave protagonists like you. Someone capable of facing the greatest obstacle in the world in order to reach the Smiling Islands to become a savior.
How do you know all of that?
Antar, a self-respecting chronicler, ignores the motivations of the protagonist. And that's why we follow your footsteps, carefully written down every detail in this book. Unfortunately, some pages have ended up getting lost. If you could find them, I would give you the content of the chest in exchange. If you haven't found all the pages yet, you need 2 more. Without the missing pages, your story will remain unfinished.
What are these butterflies for? I feel like they have a purpose, but I don't quite know why. Reuben's note. After learning Nento's latest plans, I have decided to escape. Please, Savior, wait before raising the alert about my absence so I can get away safely. Your friend Reuben's. P.S. Destroy this note as soon as you read it. Well, I have a feeling you died. So I don't need to worry about that. Oh, there's a dead body. Okay, someone had a bad day. Or a couple. I don't know. How did you get stuck up there? Whoever stuck you up there really hated you.
Thanks for bringing me all of my missing pages. The chest is open. Now you can take its contents.
The vacuous memory of a childhood love. I don't know what that means. Please tell me what it means. You won't tell me what the flower means? You said this is supposed to, tell me an important thing about my story? Oh, great. Sometimes he does it, and then sometimes he's, like, annoying. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, I got through it.
Uncle, aren't you bored of always telling this story the same way?
It's true. What's good of a story in which the protagonist never achieves his goal?
Profound ignorance of your question only confirms to me you are not yet ready to serve as the narrator. Do you have any idea of what would happen if the story came to an end?
I guess we could tell a story where the protagonist manages to become a savior.
And would choose someone better than Antar?
Kids, that's not how it works for us. There will never be another story, nor another protagonist. Each narrator is tied for life to a specific story. His story is not how the destiny of both is forever intertwined.
What a bummer. So we're doomed to repeat the same Antar story over and over again?
It sounds so boring.
Okay, we found the herons. Okay, one head's gone. Alright, very dilapidated. Hunter's Cave. Okay. One question. I haven't met any hunters along the way. Should I be worried? Birdie, can I let you go? No. Oh, I can't let him go. Ew, bugs. No, no bugs. I don't know what you do to the character. Okay, what's happening? What happening? Okay, what are those? Are just the fairies just messed up here?
Have you come to help us?
Help you? What's happening?
We must hurry up before it's too late. Nento and his group is still trapped at the bottom of the cave. Hurry up before it's...
Oh, you're dead. Okay.
That doesn't look good.
Yeah, I do agree. Oh, okay. So those are the next boss fight, where we move from birds to bugs. What's next? Bugles? And they fly too. Okay, that's not awful at all. Now that I know it, we should be killing these things. Let's do it. Let's kill your children. Oh, missed them. There we go. Fun for the whole family. Rules for taking care of the herons. Transport the eggs to the incubation panel. Only feed the herons the designated live food. Provide the rigorous maintenance of the heating system. Okay, so they feed the worms to the herons. And because they feed them the worms, that's why they have the problem now that they have. Nope. We are not getting steam blasted on our face. Yay. Ew, it made two. It reminds me of the Beetlejuice. Like, you know that shot from Beetlejuice? Barbara and Adam stretch their faces so that way they can, like, appear scary. And, like, they're doing their jobs, getting the humans out of their house. Come on. Come on. You can't catch me. Haha, you're off a cliff. It's blowing a horn. Oh, why do you have a crown? Why is this telling me you're like the king of all of them?
Lucky someone heard my call. Quick, I don't think Nento and the hunters can resist the worm attack much longer.
Worms? I don't know what you're talking about.
First we suffered the horrible infection that wiped more than half the group, then, as if it were a curse, worms began to grow excessively until everything got out of control.
You know, maybe it would be the best if you escaped from the cave. From what you were telling me, this seems to be a pretty dangerous place.
I can't. First I have to wait for my father to come back with help. His name is
Desas. Oh no. Yeah, Desas is dead. He just bursted from worms. He had one of the chest bursters from Alien just like out of him.
It's a coincidence that you didn't meet him on the way.
It's probably a good idea to just tell the dude, hey, your dad died from like chest burster. Your best bet, leave here now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like he has a bloody sword. Okay, he just turned into worms. But I don't like that we're getting more worms every single time that are bursting out of people. Like, the first time it was 1. Second time, it was 2. Now, third time, it's 3. Hopefully the next time, it's not like 100. Rules for live food maintenance. It's strictly prohibited to stand on the soil. Feed the worms only with discarded chicks. Specimens with gigantism must be eliminated. I have a feeling some weren't.
I see Nento guy was quite like writing rules.
I don't think they're bad rules. I think they were necessary. I have to be careful of the ceiling too? What? What? This section's gonna be the death of me. Quite literally. Aye. Jump onto the... No. Rules for conservation of eggs. If a radiant heron chick hatches, report it immediately. Discard grayish eggs due to the risk of worm infection. Set aside discarded chicks in live feed. Okay, so the whole point is if there is a sick chick that you know is gonna die of a worm infection, it's better to feed them to the worms so that way the worms can then be fed to the heron. That's ethical in a sense.
It seems like the entire place was designed to conceive a radiant heron in captivity. How foolish.
like them telling them, oh my gosh.
They're all dead. Even Nento, our great leader, because of those worms. We'll never make it to the Smiling Islands. I should have died together with my companions instead of running away like a coward.
Oh no, no, you have chest bursters, no. It started. The problem is it's hard to see the rocks because they come in weird intervals. And you have to block them too. You can't get hit by the rocks. No! Why is it unnecessarily hard? I'm dead. Yeah, dead. Why is he going to a fetal position every single time he dies? I just noticed that and it's kind of weird. Okay. Yay. Oh, we see your friend. Yay. Hey, buddy. Why are you here? Okay, I have a feeling the pieces. Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. This gives boss room energy. How am I supposed to get all the missing pages? Because the other time I was able to go back, but this time I can't. Because for something that we're supposed to go back, the fact that you can't go back to get the page is kind of stupid. There's no chapter select. Okay. Okay, I found it. I found the page. I found the page. Okay, all hope is not lost. Let's see what we get. A imperceptible whisper can be heard inside the ember.
Really?
A fossilized earthworm. Oh, okay, this is how they all died. So many corpses. Yes, very.
Apparently the giant worms ended up devouring Nento and the entire group. And it's unfortunate that so many lives have been lost because of ideas of a madman.
I don't think he was a madman. I just think that he was trying his best, dude. He was trying his best and like shit got out of hand. And then maybe someone got into some weird stuff and started eating the worms. And the worms started doing weird stuff. Like voila, you now have an outbreak. I think he did his best. Didn't you tell me you wanted to control another protagonist? Well, it seems that today's your lucky day, little bro.
You're crazy. Are we waiting for our uncle to punish us because of you?
Look at him. Poor man has fallen asleep again in the middle of his story. We could try it. Go back to the boring story of Antar. If you don't open your big mouth, no one has to know anything.
Len, there's rules for something.
Do you really think our uncle never broke the rules when he was young? Perhaps that's what storytelling is all about. Being able to make your own decisions and still conclude the story in the right way.
Is something like a test?
Exactly. Maybe our uncle will be so impressed with us that he will end up turning us into narrators when he wakes up. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a horse god? And we gain power by killing or breaking these stone things. This is Nento.
You should have killed me when you had the chance. Now, I will finish you.
Alright. Okay. Okay, I should probably get behind him. Alright, he dead.
Yeah, son. And nothing else keeps me here. It's time to end the story forever.
Okay. What did we unleash?
No. How could this happen? What else can we do now?
I'm sorry, brother, but I think our decision no longer is in our hands.
I don't think he would be able to force us to do anything like that.
Len, Irimbo, explain this mess to me right now.
It's my brother's fault. He was the one who got the idea to use another protagonist because he found Antar's too boring. Liar! You were the one that insisted we break the rules. I never would have woke up Nento if you hadn't asked me before.
Nento? Are you telling me you broke the rules? Please tell me you didn't dare start a narrative with a character other than Antar.
He thought, nothing was going to happen. Uncle, I didn't want to.
Damn fools. Do you even understand the magnitude of the blunder you have made? Because of you, you are now forced to deal with the protagonist that we do not control, who will try in each narrative to reach the end of the story to conclude it. Better get ready. We must head towards the Smiling Islands before it's too late for us.
Weird. I could have sworn this place was covered in dead bodies.
Okay, we have a telescope. Ooh, it reminds me, you know in the Fallout show, the Observatory, the like LA Observatory, that's what it reminds me of. The Stearoma Beach Temple.
Haven't you seen her?
The Radiant Heron just flew by here, and I guess you're the reason she's in such a hurry.
Who are you? Are you always heading towards the islands?
My name is Natada, and I'm here because of my brother Viday. The fool intended to join the group led by Nento in hopes to reach the Smiling Islands and become a savior.
Don't you think that maybe he has already arrived?
My brother, I really doubt it. Viday is just a chubby kid with no particular talent. Chances are he was rejected after only one glance, and now he's wandering around distraught.
I hope you can find him. I now have to hurry before the Heron gets too far away.
You spoke exactly like Viday. Anyway, Antar, if you see my brother, I would really appreciate it if you could tell him to come home immediately.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Your name? You must be mistaken. I still have no idea what your name is. I think those are the narrators. No. You ain't doing that to me again. Yay, an observatory.
This mechanism needs a fuse.
Okay. What? That's the opposite of what I thought was gonna happen. Why does the building have mouths? Why do we have living buildings?
How odd. Though the creature is dead, it feels warm to the touch.
No. Why would you touch it? Okay. Are those just the bug guys? Just when they just decide to turn into big things? I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like you. Yay. Oh, this poor guy. Oh. Sorry, dude. I need to get on top of you. You didn't need to die. Ew, and still moving as it's dead. Oh. That one just writhes in pain. Jeez. I feel bad for it, but it's kind of like it's still in pain, even though it's dead. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I have to kill it again. Well, okay, I don't have to kill it. This time, you get to live. Though I feel bad for your existence just being like a living box that just moves. You know, as long as you have a happy existence, good for you. Come on, little buddy, let's go across the bridge. Ready to do your job? Okay, I didn't expect it to be that bloody. Let's go. Going on a trip in my little robot ship, crawling across the bridge. My living monstrosity. Why do these things have faces? Who knows why? Let's go inside.
Why, as a total stranger, you know my name? Your sister asked me to tell you to go back home and forget about the business with Nento. Classic Nada. In any case, you can tell her I left Nento's group a long time ago. I never wanted to deal with the lunatic again, nor with any of his plans. Nento managed to reach the islands despite never having found the Radiant Heron. If it were someone else, I would say that was impossible, but Nento is willing to do anything to become a savior. His terrible thing, Antar, is nobody knows what could happen if he manages to get away with it. How come you know my name too? You must have mentioned it to me.
Oh, that was my yawn. Yes, I have a weird Chewbacca yawn. It's cool. My sister, though, every single time she hears the yawn, she'll say, choo-choo. My sister thinks it's funny to compare it to a train. You heard the higher version of it when, like, I start to get more tired, my voice starts getting into a lower register, and that's how it starts sounding like a train. Right now, it's still in its, oh, I'm a high voice right now phase. And then eventually it's
gonna go down here.
And then we'll have a different story. Hey, dude! Let's see. A blue gem born of a romance between the waves. Okay, before it opens, let me see what's up here. There's an egg. Are we gonna be roasting chicken? Well, yeah, it's not a chicken egg, but a heron egg. A bougie chicken. A bougie chicken indeed. Yes, burn, baby, burn! Oh, I made it bad. Oh, no. I didn't do that. You didn't see me do it, so I didn't do it. There's no admission of guilt. Okay, I survived that fall. Great, thanks. Let's not test the bats. Okay. Let's see. What does this do? Oh! It pushes the thing down so that way you can... I didn't want to slide off of it, though. Can I just drop this thing on the bats? Is there a cheat code that allows me to do that? Oh my gosh! It doesn't need to be this hard. I don't think it was supposed to be this hard to begin with. No! How do you completely miss the chain? It's right there! It's right there! I'm literally on the fucking chain! Finally. Oh my gosh, you almost did it again. No, don't you dare. Oh my gosh. Finally. Yay, we get to play as the god for a while. Let me bitch slap you. No, don't make this a two-way fight. Come on. Dead. Yeah, you're crying for your friend. You have mourned his passing. There, done.
Someone worthy of becoming savior has finally arrived at Smiling Islands. Now, I ask you, why would you want to end this story in which you are the real protagonist? Let me show you what you'd be giving up, only to know if the ending of the story is what your heart is truly desiring.
Why do I keep dreaming over and over again this horrible monster?
I guess this isn't Legend of Zelda. Oh, so I point to my feet and I'm fine. Okay. So water level, so avoid everything. Except for the water bubbles, obviously. Oh, are we going in a submarine?
What is an abandoned submarine doing in the middle of this place? Could this be the way Nento found to get to the Smiling Islands?
I don't think. How was I supposed to know that was gonna hit me? Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be as bad as the other one was. It was like, oh, for the water one, you didn't get a boss level. Come on! 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was kind of disturbing. Okay. I don't think anybody would like that. I'm plugging in the brains! Oh! Why? Let me see. Another one. We can get this one. Okay, good. Okay, what's that in the distance? Okay, nothing scary. Nothing scary in the distance. Okay, at least ruins of Atlantis, maybe? Okay. Why are we falling asleep? Dude, you don't need to go to sleep underwater.
Listen to us, little Antar, now that you are free from those voices that drive you. We are the Pala that are born before the first word, those who can only die when the last word has been spoken. Now we all line in time waiting for a comment. Perhaps your line starts where there's end, maybe there's no line that begin and only endings exist. We are a story that does not require a voice to be told, but the protagonist is determined to conclude. Do not forget us, little Antar. Remember that when all the world falls, each one of your hopes fail, we will be there for you.
Yeah, but also, like, why are you trying to sleep at the bottom of the ocean? Why are you trying to sleep with the fishes? You don't sleep with the fishes! Worst place to sleep. It is a pretty shot, though. I'll give it that. We now have powers? Wait, what? What's going on? Let's see what's trying to break in. Oh gosh, it has 2 mouths! Okay, so you're supposed to go to the other side. Okay, that wasn't apparent, but okay. That wasn't telegraphed right, but, well, I digress. Looks like the door needs a key. Okay, but I'm not testing going back down there, so I better find this key when I'm over here. Okay. Good. I forgive you.